Bar, not mine. Hey,
What?
I'm Little Ed.
It's Christmas edition. Yesterday was Christmas, eh?
It was.
Ed Dr. John.
Today's the day after.
Sorry we ain't been out for a while. We've been busy doing shit. You know, we had to take, we're like Congress, we had to take our break.
Dropping knowledge
Yeah, been gone a
bombs
couple
on the
days.
mic.
Yeah.
We're back.
It was our winter solstice break. Email us. We're on YouTube, we're on Rumble.
Ed Dr. John at Gmail.
Make a comment. We still got to give away all them cups. Nobody's asked for a cup, so Melvin, hope you got them. So, what's going on, Ed?
Well, a lot, actually.
I'm absolutely crazy. I'm going crazy.
It's that song you're singing. That's what's causing it.
Another way to die?
No.
I'll show few people another way to die. They don't start doing something.
I want to talk about two things, and I think they're kind of tied together. One is all the money that's been ripped off from all these fake-ass COVID things.
I got a theory on that.
Well, and I think it's tied into how people like Alan Omar in 3 years goes from rags to riches.
Well, a lot of them done that.
You got people that are nobody and nothing, and then, all of a sudden, AOC's got $125 million.
Our whole Congress is going rag to riches.
And that's both sides of the aisle. That's not just the Democrats. That's everybody.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying their whole Congress going rags to riches.
It's crazy.
But I got a theory on this. You know, we're how many $1 trillion in debt?
$37 trillion last I checked.
Okay, well, I'm going to guarantee you that I really believe that they got enough money to run this country, no problem, and take care. Everything needs to be done with the amount of money they're taking in right now.
John, we can't fart without being taxed.
I know, but I mean, I believe I believe that we make enough, there's enough revenue that it should take care of everything and have an overload.
I agree.
But because of now that I'm seeing what's going on, they've stolen $37 trillion from us.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, it's just...
That's not overspending. They have stolen and embezzled $37 trillion out of our government and put in their pockets.
And now they're being exposed, and they want to stop all the investigations. They want to stop, they're praying to God they win the House in the midterms so they can put a stop to all this and then reinstill the USID, which
is nothing more than a money laundering organization sending money out to the NGOs for them to put it in their pockets.
The Democratic Party's having to go get loans now that all that stuff's been shut down.
And they never got a loan before, did they?
They never needed it.
When's the last time they got a loan?
They had trillions and trillions of dollars of taxpayer money that they laundered back to themselves.
Think of that. They went and got a loan finally. That means something good's happening, though, if they had to go get a loan.
Well, it means the swamps slowly starting to get drained.
I don't know about that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Because I think the swamp, I hate to say this, Ed, but I think they're all the swamp.
I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not even.
I just think they're all the swamp.
I think they're all snakes and swamp dwelling snakes, to be honest with you.
I think it's one big theatrical production.
I think I agree with Chip Kelly. I think we need to completely empty out the Congress and the Senate and bring more people back in.
The whole 9 yards, all of them.
And it shouldn't be a career. Originally, the congressmen and the senators, they had a per diem. They weren't paid a salary. They had a per diem basically because they were supposed to come to Washington for a short amount of time.
And then go back to work.
And then go back to work. Back to their private sector.
Serve your country, then go back to work.
Right. And now our country's ballooned up to the point where Trump's cut all these government jobs, and it's literally equals out to hundreds of thousands of people now that are out of work.
We didn't need them, did we?
Absolutely not. We didn't need them.
We didn't need them.
We don't need 9 guys watching one guy dig a pothole.
So, guess what? You know what else I put together? Tim Walz. I'm thinking, why did they pick this guy to be the VP? Who the hell is this schmuck? I never heard of him. You ever heard of Tim Walz before he ran for VP? Well, now I find out he's the godfather of this Somalian freaking billions of dollars thing in Minnesota and maybe elsewhere. Maybe he's running a whole 9 yards. He don't look like he's smart enough to rub sandpaper together.
Right. Well, I first heard of Tim Walz during the Summer of Love when they were burning Minnesota down, and he did absolutely nothing to stop it. And that's why. Because these people that he was allowing to do what they were doing were his money bat. That was his gravy train.
That's why they picked him for being VP, though, because he's probably the kingpin all this
Could you
freaking money
imagine-
laundering to Somalia.
Could you imagine what state this country would have been in had they had stolen that election like they did the 2020,
Oh my God.
which is now being proven left and right? I
Yeah, let's not even get into that yet. We're not done with this
Oh, yeah.
money laundering
All right, we'll
thing.
get back
You're
into
gonna
that.
get into something completely else, another show.
Anyway, they're talking about.
Gotta keep him in line.
They think that the Somalians.
That's one for Dr. John.
All right, he's right because I'm like a piece of candy sometimes, you know.
Piece of candy.
Yeah, but the Somalians apparently just in the Minnesota area have stolen $9 billion of taxpayer money that was given
And they're sending us to
feed the children.
terrorists in Somalia, along with whoever's padding their pocket
Al-Shabaab.
as it's going through its stages. You know, Omar, how much that money did she probably get? Because she's worth $30 million,
Right.
And she was worth like negative 45,000 when she took her seat, and had even less hair on her head than when she started, and
was married to her brother.
married to her brother. I mean, how much lower can you get?
But now she's rich, you know. She's rich beyond
she did it.
beyond any imagination.
Did she do it? Did she do his brother? I wonder if she did her brother.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe that's why she talks so weird. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, a lot of this money was circumvented back to a terrorist organization in Somalia
crazy.
called Al-Shabaab, and you know they're a bunch of they're a bad group.
But how does this happen? How can this happen? I
But
mean,
it's happened because the
What did
people
they-
that are supposed to be watching over it and keeping track of it are part of the
well, you know,
program.
I could see a little bit of money, you know, a couple of thousand, maybe 100,000 come up, miss. But how can you get away and
$9 billion.
with that many billions of dollars
Right.
and sneak it out of the country, sneak it through the how can you clean out that so easily? And it's not just happening in Minnesota. I just see
No,
it's
it's
happening in
everywhere.
Colorado. I see it's happening. They found it in
California,
Maine, Ohio,
Columbus, Ohio.
California. It's happening all over the country.
Yep.
We're talking billions and
Thank
billions
you.
and billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars now. That's happening everywhere. How is it so easily done?
Because, like I said, the people that are supposed to be keeping track of it,
They got to be paying
are
off
part
a
of it.
lot of ass people not to open their mouth up in order to get away with this. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody.
Oh, sure.
You can't, because
I mean,
somebody's
listen.
got to find out about it when somebody well, just hang on, I'll be sending you a check too.
Listen,
and it's just,
I would honestly say that you want to give me $35 million, I ain't going to say shit either. You know, it's just the way it is. That's anybody. You know what I mean?
no, not me. I'd be like, fuck you. I'm telling.
Well, maybe so, but $35 million, you might change your mind.
No, I can't. I couldn't. I just can't do it.
Well, they look at it like it's victimless.
You know what I get? I'd get a bullet.
Yeah, they'd X you out.
They'd give me a bullet because I wouldn't take the money.
They'd
so.
Jeffrey Epstein your ass.
No, they ain't hanging me. They just shoot me.
Right. You'd be somewhere just hanging out.
Everybody else be getting gold and silver. Old John be getting lead.
Probably. And then all the ones that before that were going to stick up on your side was like, you know what? I think I'll just take that damn money.
Yeah, I don't want no lead like Dr. John got. Nah, I'll pass. Give me the money.
I'll take that money and go to the Bahamas, you know?
But I mean, people got to know this is going on, and the more people find out, the more people they got to pay off. And
Well,
it's just endless.
the media doesn't want to talk about it. You know,
The media is probably getting part of the money.
well, they're definitely part of the program because this should be top of every night on the news. It should be like,
They
oh,
are
we discovered another
pilfering
$1
the
billion.
American people to no end, and they're not going to quit till they get every nickel we got.
And everything that Trump's doing to try to stop it, there, you know, the Epstein files, you know, whatever it is they can do to try to stop him, they're trying it. They tried to put him in jail. They tried
When
to kill him.
are they going to drag somebody in and indict them? When is somebody going to get arrested?
Well, John,
they're not.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, Trump's only been in office for a year, and we have seen the low-hanging fruit already grabbed. So there's been some things that's happened. I mean, I was talking with Dana on Facebook about it, and I told her I'm even starting to lose faith, and I think it's because I'm listening to you.
Well, because I'm freaking sick and tired of this bullshit.
But I want to see him go down too. I want to see these people that are responsible. And she actually had a pretty good explanation why it hasn't happened yet. But that
What? Come on, let's hear it.
Let me see.
Let's tell the American people why it
I'll
hasn't
pull it.
happened.
Well,
Because everybody damn well wants to know why somebody ain't getting drawn up and
oh,
hung.
I agree. I totally agree.
I'm tired of the gaslighting. I'm tired of being told what they're doing. I'm tired of them laughing in my face and you can't do anything about it, and we did it. It's bullshit.
Well, basically, she'd put it on there. And
If you and I did that shit, we'd be sitting behind bars.
and it was absolutely, or under the jail. But it was something that was put out talking about Comey, Clapper, and Brennan and Barack, all the criminals.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
Okay. Well, then I was like, then why ain't we hanging these dipshits already? Was my response.
Yeah.
Because if we got all this against them, why aren't we hanging them? And she's like, well, they need to be charged with treason and given trials, is what she's saying. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that, but when are we going to do that?
That's going to be a military type tribunal situation. You know what I mean? And
so we got to wait till they die?
No. What's going to happen is we're going to see this happening, but hopefully, I mean, I feel like we're going to see this happen, John. But part of me is like you, saying, "No, it probably ain't going to happen." And the reason why is because we've never seen it happen before. We've known this shit's been going on our entire lifetimes, but we've never seen it. We've never seen anybody stand up and say, "Okay, enough already." You know what I mean? We've been the entire world's piggy bank our entire lives. We've worked our asses off. We live fairly modest lives in the richest country on the planet for a reason. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you go to Kuwait, and on your 18th birthday, you get a gas card for life. You don't ever have to buy gas again. You know what I mean? You get automatic government-funded education, everything, because they're so rich. And they're rich because of us consuming their oil. You know what I mean? And there's a certain amount of our population that gets rich off of it, and there's a certain amount that doesn't. And the 1% that gets rich are usually a bunch of criminals, and we're finding out now they're a bunch of politicians. But my whole point is the politicians that we're talking about. It was never meant for them to be career. Was never meant to be a career for these guys.
That's what the hell I say about it.
Well, I totally agree. But she made some good points. You know, I'm still not convinced. But you know, and then she came back with that, saying, and they're
not even inclining that they're going to arrest anybody.
She's obviously a smart lady, so she's telling me, she goes, first thing they got to do is secure our elections. If we don't secure our elections, we're going to end up losing the House and the Senate.
I agree.
And we're going to be in the same shithole that we were in before. So you got to have priorities. You know, if you don't prioritize things, and I understand exactly what she meant and what she said, things got to go in order. First, you got to secure this and fix this before you can come down here and do this and this. Now, Judge Clarence Thomas, the Supreme Court Justice, put out a memo saying that there's going to be some things happening after the first of the year that's going to cause some violent uprisings. And I have a feeling that's what we're going to start seeing. We're going to start seeing the Hillary Clintons and the Bill Clintons and the higher hanging fruit.
Well, you know, like this Ilhan Omar, she should be expelled from Congress.
Well, that's actually in Congress right now.
She needs kicked out.
They're going to deport that bitch, and it's going to be hilarious.
And then we need to kick out a bunch of these other people. You should not be allowed to move into our country and get in our Congress. You should be a citizen, not a dual citizenship, not a citizen from another country. Because if I want to take over another country, I just send a bunch of my damn people and say, go over there and get in their freaking government, and we'll take it over. And that's what they're doing.
You can't even go to another. If you went to another country illegally, like they come to ours, John, some of them you'd be killed.
I go in legally. I don't care if they come in here legally or not. They should not be in our Congress.
Well, there's talk that Ilhan Omar's here illegally, that she didn't even do it the right way, that she circumvented immigration.
Well, if she did, I don't want no foreign people from another country in my Congress, period.
Zoran Mordani is dual citizenship, and he's the mayor of the largest city in the entire world.
They deserve that piece of shit, those people in New York. They're freaking freaked out.
Did you see their free bus fare went up $3?
Good.
Ha, told you.
I seen California's in trouble too. They're talking $12 a gallon gas.
Dude, gas has always been off the hook out there, and it's because they don't want people driving. You know, I mean, you've never been to California? There are so many cars on the roads out there.
I don't want to either.
Like you go to L.A., I mean, they used to have such bad smog problems and stuff of that nature from the traffic.
That went away during COVID.
Oh, I know. Well, and that's when all this stealing the money really started hitting the big time stride. You know what I mean? Because all those trillions of dollars that were thrown at the COVID issue, which was a made up bullshit virus in China that was. You know, and I've even talked about it. If it was an actual pandemic, people would have been dying in front of you. You would have heard nothing but ambulances 24/7. There wouldn't have been no TikTok videos of nurses and doctors doing dance routines in the hallways and shit, because they would have been tripping over dead bodies if it was an actual pandemic. But it really wasn't.
But we're being robbed blind by these people in our government.
Agreed.
And they're sending it to these NGOs, they're sending it to all these channels, they're sending all our money out. But I don't understand how they're able to get it. I mean, how, fake food banks, fake daycares, fake this.
Homeless shelters, food,
And
all
how
that.
do they get, if I tried to start a fake thing in my backyard, they'd be here in a week checking on me to see if I was doing it.
I actually seen a video just a little while ago, John, where these two guys went to a daycare center in Minnesota, and these two Muslim ladies answered the door.
Never opened.
With their burqas on and stuff. Not one single kid in the place.
No.
$2.5 million these guys were given in the last quarter,
Yeah.
and there's not one single kid in the place.
Why does it cost $2.5 million for a little daycare too?
Right.
Who the hell's thinking they go, damn, that's just one little building, $2.5 million. What are they doing all the money? What do they need that much money for? Isn't there one competent person in charge going, that just don't freaking add up.
Right, exactly. Well, but that confident person in charge is getting kickbacks from that. So, and then you got these other guys, investigative reporters, or whatever you want to call them, like you going to these places where they're just like false businesses in a little building somewhere. It's supposed to be their office, right? So they go there, find out that it's just a fake, front to steal money. So 6 months later, they're still investigating, and now they're investigating a different front, and they go back to the very same address. Now it's the Coalition of Feed the Hunger, or whatever.
Yeah.
Same damn office, same damn people, stealing money a different way, because they caught on to them doing it this way. So they rebranded their fake business and allotted more tax money that way.
It's a shame.
It's a damn shame, John. And the problem is who's going to stop it?
I am.
I mean, how? How are we going to stop it? We still got to pay our taxes, even though we know we're just pissing it into the wind that we're giving it to these people that aren't even Americans.
We can do it. We got to do it ourselves, because they damn sure ain't going to do it. So we got to start doing it.
I think I've said it before. I think this is all going to cause a civil war eventually, because we can't. We are one people occupying the same space, and that's as far as it goes. We have two different ideas about how things should be run, and now we got Confederate states that won't even abide by federal law.
Well, it's obvious that there's no common sense in our government. No common sense. Anybody with a lick of any common sense is involved anywhere.
And if there is,
they're
it's
all brain dead, son of a bitch, and idiots.
Right, and if there is common sense, it's overruled by the morons. There's just nothing you can do to them.
There's some dumbass people in this world.
And now you're finding out that elections have been stolen left and right. So half these fucking people that are in there that are causing all this problem probably weren't even elected.
Anyhow.
Right, exactly. Like, you seen the election in Georgia, right? Trump lost by 11,000 some odd votes. They found 315,000.
When they finally arrest somebody, I'm going to go out in my front yard and do a happy dance.
Me too. I'm going to come over, we'll video it. And we'll put it.
They ain't never going to arrest nobody.
We'll do the Mexican hat dance right in the front yard.
Big old blow up picture of Hakeem.
Write that down. Write that down when it happens. Now we're going to Facebook Live that shit.
Yeah,
we're not even on TikTok, but we're going to go on TikTok that day.
Poor McKean.
I don't have a lot of friends, but I'm on TikTok.
You going to bust it out? We're going to bust it out.
But they ain't gonna arrest nobody, and I don't know.
Well,
He would look good dancing to this.
You would wouldn't look good anyway.
I don't know why it did that. It just did. That sounded like something Hakeem would dance to. But anyways,
Excuse me.
that's the only thing I got.
Oh, well.
I don't know which one it is.
It's the Mexican hat dance. You do.
Yeah, well, I only have that children's one, so.
I got it, man. Hold on.
You go, Hakeem.
It's kind of like the jazz version. That's a remix.
And you're still no tough son of a bitch, Hakeem. That guy lies more
I can't stand
than,
him.
oh my God, his mouth runs like a bell. He got that look on his face.
He's always doing this.
And I don't know how he got in there. I don't know how he got in there.
I have no idea.
So anyhow, people, they're stealing us blind of our government money. And I don't, why is it the Somalians? Why did they pick the Somalians?
Well, probably because it's the easiest to circumvent the money through those guys. Because you figure that 90% of the people from Somalia that are in this country are on welfare of some sort.
Why do all of
so-
them look like a light bulb?
Well, that might be the
They-
piles of dirt they eat back in their homeland.
Heads, they all look like a light bulb with hair
They all,
on.
they all look like
I mean-
pirates to me.
No, they're like, they've got a strange head.
I'm the captain
I don't
now.
want to make fun of nobody, but you could definitely tell
Oh, I know.
they're like fuzzy light bulbs.
To say the least.
Well,
You know, they were brought here primarily in the Obama years. Obama brought a shitload of Somalians here, and I think it was his reward for the Black Hawk Down episode. You guys go, oh, good job. We're going to bring 1,000. I think they deposited like 80,000 of them right here in Columbus,
there's
Ohio.
a couple 100,000 in Minnesota.
So now there's big, huge fraud now, you know. Well, that was discovered just shortly before right around summertime. They're like $17 million in SNAP benefits have
dumb.
been stolen.
I hate to tell you, but they're dumb.
No,
They're not intelligent people.
I experienced them, believe it or not. A lot of Somalians.
They're intelligent?
No, fuck no.
They got low IQs.
no.
Some people are
Not even close. Anyway,
and that may be another reason it's Somalians, because they're easily swayed and told what to do and follow orders.
right. Plus, they come from a dirt poor country, so they're dirt.
Do whatever they're told.
You tell a Somalian, here's a couple $1,000 to keep your mouth shut. They're rich.
And do this.
Yeah,
And do that.
They're going to do exactly what they're told. They're going to toe the line because they're living like a king now compared to what they lived like in Somalia. They don't have to worry about gangs shooting them up or anything like that. I mean, Somalia is a bad, evil place, dude. It's just, I'm not even sure they even have a working government in Somalia. You know what I mean? I'm really not. I just know that that's where all the pirates come from.
Yeah, the Somalian pirates.
You're always,
huh?
yeah, when you hear about,
Big round heads with fuzzy hair.
yeah,
Hey!
I had the captain now. Arg.
Hey! I'm a Somalian pirate.
But it's notoriously a crap country. You know, it's a shithole country, and it corruptive. You know, it's a terrorist hotbed. You got the Al-Shabaab terrorists. Now they're saying that ISIS is even reforming back in the Somalian range. So it's like, you know, what are we going to do? You know,
Where is that? Top of Africa or somewhere?
it's
It's
in
out
Africa.
of the Middle
Yep.
East.
No, it's in Africa, Somalia.
Top part.
I think
don't
it's
even
on
know
the
where it is.
western part of Africa.
I don't even know where it
Let's
is.
check it out. We can find it.
You got to find it where Somalia. It's probably a little tiny pissant country
I think it's right on the coast because,
because they got pirates.
right.
You can't have a pirate if you don't live on the coast. Arr!
Yep, East Africa. See, right on the coast.
Where?
Right there.
Well, that don't show me. Where's a big picture?
How's that?
Oh my God! It's on that side.
Yeah, it's right on the Arabian Sea. That's where all the pirating happens.
Oh, it's
That's where Captain Phil got all fucked up, remember?
What the hell?
I'm the captain now.
over by China.
No, China's over here, dude.
What's
Hold on,
that thing
hold on.
sticking down there?
That's Yemen. That's,
That thing.
yeah, that's Yemen.
That's that long thing sticking on there's Yemen.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see if I can, whoa. See, over here's China.
So then the other side of Africa.
Well, China's,
What the hell are they doing
China's
clear
in
over
Asia.
here? They're clear on that side of Africa. Why we got so many of them here? What's going on?
I don't know. You know, they drove their cars down through South Africa or over here.
They didn't drive across Africa to get here. I'll tell you that
They
shit.
got all the way down here to Antarctica and drove around and then come up through Argentina and up through Mexico. I mean,
Just seems odd that they're on the farthest part away from Africa as they can get, and they're all here.
they're too fucking skinny, John, to swim around there and all the way. I don't know, dude. I know we got a lot of them. We got a lot
It
of
just seems weird that we get so many people from that country, and look where that geographically is in the world.
right. Well,
It's not even close to here. It's about almost as far away as you can get.
there's a reason why. That's where all the money gets, that's where money gets laundered at. You know, if you come up here and you look at Ukraine, we got a lot of Ukrainians here now too, because we launder a lot of money there. So
Yeah.
that's the part of the deal.
You got to take care of people going to launder our money because somebody got to wash it and carry it over here.
Exactly right. Somebody's got to pack it in their suitcase. I'm surprised we
Well,
don't
they don't pack it in a suitcase. Now they just go
Right. But yeah, I mean,
digital.
we got other countries that we have issues with, like Venezuela. Now we have a lot of Venezuelans here that were sent over here during the Biden
Yeah.
administration, and they emptied out all their prisons.
I got people asking me, they think we're going to go to war with Venezuela, and I go, no, we're not going to go to war.
No, it
Well,
lasts
so
20 minutes.
what's they going to do? It's going to last 5 minutes.
Right.
They got shit.
They don't have shit. Now we have a president that's not afraid to use whatever he wants to do what he wants.
We just confiscated a couple of their oil tankers.
Well, it's because it's illegal oil. There's an embargo on Venezuela and Maduro. They're not allowed to be searching any. They're not allowed to be selling anything, and their biggest customer is China. So it's like that's when they start selling oil. Venezuela is actually one of the biggest oil producing countries. They were the fourth richest country on the planet before they went socialist.
Well, yeah.
So the oil there,
There's a lot more to that Venezuela thing, though, than what you think.
well, there's a lot of drugs that come out of there.
No.
A lot of fentanyl, cocaine.
It's got to do with Israel.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think a lot of things have to do with Israel, to be honest with you.
I think so. Be the Israel tie there.
Right. But it's just crazy how things are happening. I would say all of Europe's pretty much gone. It's never going to be the same.
Oh, God, they got the Muslims up there tearing it up.
Well, they're trying to do the same thing to our country.
That's what happened in the Crusades.
Yeah, that's why the Crusades happened.
It's going to happen again.
And it's going to happen again.
So you don't see them moving into Poland, though. Polish kicked their ass right out.
Right. Oh, yeah. They don't
Get the hell out of here.
Polish
You
will not
ain't coming here.
Germany's had enough of it, too. They're starting to get rid of a lot of them. But the UK is completely full of them. Paris, I have a friend of mine that's from Paris, and she said she'll never go back there again. Because the
It'll
neighborhood,
be the United Emirates of Kingdom pretty soon.
the neighborhood that she grew up in, John, she used to walk that neighborhood when she was a kid with no problem playing the streets. Her mother would send her and her sisters and brothers down to the park with no problem. She went down to the park just when she was last over there for like a nostalgia type thing, and almost got raped. There was Muslim immigrants that were chased her back to her house practically, and was not pounding on her door and everything else. And she's like, she's never seen anything like it. It's not even there's people hanging out everywhere. Migrants, she's like, well, none of them have jobs. They're all on welfare.
And that's the other problem. They're moving all these bastards in here, and they all go on federal assistance as soon as they get here.
My problem
and we
is
pay for it. Bullshit. Get the hell out of here. That's not an immigrant. That's a parasite.
this mass
There's a
migration
difference.
have infiltrated nothing but your Western valued countries. You don't see any mass migration
But everybody's
into
like, oh,
Russia.
you're against immigrants. No, I'm against parasites.
Same.
And that's what they are, parasites.
Exactly right.
They're not immigrants. Immigrant comes in here, assimilates, gets a job, works hard, tries to do their best, and be part of the country.
Right.
Parasite sucks off everything they can. And
Demand that you adopt their culture.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a parasite.
And I say fuck all those guys, to be quite honest with you.
So,
It's not going to happen here.
I don't know we had much to say tonight, but y'all need to wake up to what's going on with this money laundering. Huh.
And there's a lot more. I mean, I think
Yeah, it's everywhere. They're
I honestly
stealing our
think
money.
that this is just the tip of the iceberg. I think when it's all said and done, we're all going to realize why we're $37 trillion in debt, and we're not going to like the result of it. And a lot of you won't even believe the result of it because you're so programmed by propaganda that you can't see the forest for the trees per se. But it is there. Was that my good one?
What?
What was that for?
Because I felt like it.
Oh.
Because I looked at it. Made a good point, I guess. I don't know.
But the facts are the facts, and it's just like every time you turn around, there's something else coming out that's like, you basically look at the TV and go, are you fucking kidding me?
And they're not doing anything about it. That's amazing.
And that's the last time you hear about it. And next time you hear about it, it's somebody saying it's a lie or it's not true. And then you have, they got Alan Omar on all the talking heads shows.
Oh, yeah, everybody wants to talk to her.
She goes, oh, I don't know. I don't think, she got $35 million from
He's
somewhere.
a very evil man, and he thinks he could talk like this about me. And I'm like,
fuck you.
Go away, you stupid.
I would already put that bitch on a plane with all her hijabs and send her back to the shithole she came from.
She doesn't belong in our Congress, that's for sure.
They don't belong in our country.
She wouldn't be in our Congress. They wouldn't have put 200,000 Somalians and then changed the freaking vote so to make sure she could get in.
Right. Exactly right. Well, that's
They're finding out these Dominion machines have all been rigged.
Oh, yeah. Or the votes that's not even got a signature on it, been certified and counted.
That's the next show. We're going to talk about this voting scam going on, and we're going to wake things up.
And I hate to break it, but I knew it as soon as I seen Joe Biden got 81 million votes.
Well, anybody with common sense would know that was bullshit.
A guy that's never even come close to even winning a fucking primary suddenly gets 81 million votes? Come on.
If Obama got 81 million, I went, okay, maybe that's happening.
But he only got 65 million,
Yeah.
which is believable.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure Obama got 65 million now that
I'm
we're
not
looking
actually
at
sure
it.
he did it, but they didn't, that's all they needed to get for him.
We're going to talk about that next show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
Obama.
We just might change shirts and do another show right fucking now.
And, hey, listen, seen how I didn't figure out how to do the short thing? We got another word for you. Hey, we got to do this quick because we don't want you to know about AOC. Guess what? Tell her AOC.
She's got to show us her titties.
No. We want to switch, huh?
We want to
We're
what?
going to switch. We want to be on AOC side.
No. I can't.
Just like you say. But you got to do one thing, AOC. If we're going to switch, you got to do one thing, huh? What you got to do, Ed?
She's got to show her titties.
You can
If we don't see- if we-
AOC.
If we don't see the titties, we're going to stay Republican, conservative.
That's enough from Dr. John and Little John and Dr. John and Ed, Little Ed, whatever the hell else it's called.
You know who we are. But
We do.
we're going to get the song going here in a minute.
Well,
Stay
we gotta
tuned.
plug the right cord in.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit.
Hell's that?
It's going to work.
It's on.
All right. There it is. See you next show.
We're not switching AOC. We're lying, just like you.
Yeah, we are lying. She'll never show her titties anyway. Fucking bitch. That's not very long.